Welcome into Dixie State University, the side of the 2021 Swimvitational of the Universe, brought to you by Utah Swimming. Dusty Lister and Paul Larson with you, the president of Utah Swimming. And Paul, we got a fun night tonight in our finals.
We got one girls 100-yard freestyle, C final.
Yes, indeed we do. We have the 100-yard freestyle, 200 breaststroke, 200 butterfly, and we end the night with the exciting 200-yard individual medleys. We guarantee that last heat will be worth waiting for.
In lane 1, Kathleen Richter, fish market. Lane 2, Small Town Lemon, Love Swim. Lane 3, Eleanor Zeiger, Boulder Swimming. Lane 4, Audrey Bull, Reading Swim Team. Lane 5, Taya Reiser, Utah Valley Aquatics, UAB Rays. Lane 6, Megan Donflo, Lovell Swim Club. Lane 7, Emma Hermston, Loveland Swim Club. And in lane 8, Kate Hansen, unattached with UAB Rays.
And out fastest is Hermiston from Loveland in a 25.25 from lane 7, followed by Zallen in lane 2. That's Sloan Zallen.
We are even across the pool besides lane 7. Is Emma Hermston having a good one, but also at the top of the pool as well. But it's going to be Hermston coming in with a 52.55, dropping 2 seconds.
So a astounding 2-second drop in the C final. Hermston wins it with Zeigert from Boulder with a 53.22 of second drop, and third place goes to Reiser from BYUB Rays with a 53.48, just a 1/100th ahead of Bull in lane 4 with a 53.49.
Well, a great way to start this first final. Out swimming fast.
I might add that it appears that every single swimmer improved upon their time from this morning.
Right.
So across the board in the C final, they all went faster. The water is ready.
Heat 2, B finals. In lane number 1, Sophia Brade, guard swimming. In lane number 2, Sydney Inman, boulder swimming. Lane 3, Samara Mosley, roadrunner. Lane 4, Gracie Crandall, BYUB Rays. Lane 5, Emily Trixar, Almaden Riptides. Lane 6, Helen Sesanorovich, Chap. Lane 7, Kaylee Navetta, unattached with guard swimming. Lane 8, Courtney Smith, Loveland Swim Club.
And out first is Gracie Crandall from BYUB Rays in lane 4. She splits a 25.13. All of these swimmers had a 53 this morning, 53.3 to 53.7, very close. All qualified within 0.4 of a second.
The Oscar look up top in lane 1, putting a little bit of pressure on, but it's Gracie Crandall still with the lead coming in the final 5. She's getting some pressure from lane 5, but it's going to be Crandall with a 52.59. And how about that, lane 7, Nabetta comes into the 52.69.
Excuse me, bud.
Hey.
But a nice swim there by Crandall.
A great swim. Second is Nabita from lane 7 with a 52.69, followed by Sasha Verich from Chad with a 52.77.
Oh my gosh,
3A final. In lane number 1, at Atoll Nation Tritons, Ella Betancourt. In lane 2, with Loveland Swim Club, Jamie Delbart. In lane 3, from Brookfin Aquatics, Madeline Hebert. In lane 5, out of BYU Rays, Aniston Iyer. In lane 6, out of Coffin Heights Aquatics, Elizabeth Meyer. In lane 7, out of Boulder Swimming, Samantha Mosher. In lane 8, out of Toll Nation Tritons, Layla Flores. And with the fastest qualifying time of 50.59, out of Loveland Swim Club, Sarah Zallen.
I think we're gonna have a fun one here. Lanes 3, 4, and 5. Zallen, Hebert, and Iyer. And in the right, the first 25, it is Zallen and Iyer. We're gonna get a look here in the first 50. Zallen got about a half body length. Look down in lane 7 as well, and Samantha Moser putting some pressure on. We'll go down and back here in the 100 freestyle final. But it is Zallen, again, with about a half body length lead. And a terrific final wall. As Iyer might not have it in it to make the run to first. It's going to be a battle for second. Is it going to be Iyer or is it going to be Hebert? And it is Iyer just out touching Hebert, but it's Zallen with the 50.50.
So that 50.50 is the 73rd fastest time this year, or this month, for the 18 and under virtual meet. So a fine swim for Zara Zallen, top 100 time in the country.
Event 2, the boys 100-yard freestyle. Heat 1, C final. In lane number 1, Grant Limble, Almond and Riptide. In lane 2, Spencer Romeo, Dart Swimming. Lane 3, Elijah Murray, Hillsboro. Lane 4, Daniel Tote, Bluefield. Lane 5, Logan Scott, Blue Aquatics. Lane 6, Jacob Tura, Redding Swim. Lane 7, Elijah Whitney, BYU Rays. And lane 8, Kenneth Buck.
And at the 50, out in the 23 flat, is Elijah Purry from Hillsboro. Came down from Oregon.
And Elijah Purry and his contingent just to our left from Hillsboro, excited. They'll be Purry coming in with a 47.51.
So just over 1 second drop for Elijah Purry to win your C final, followed by Daniel Toad with a 48.74. A lot of team spirit coming from that Hillsboro team out of Oregon.
They were loud, the loudest we've had.
Heat 2, B final.
Family number 1, Caleb Nashner. On the inside, lane 2, Kristen Johnson unattached with Soul Swim Team.
In lane 3, Reese Winter unattached with the youths. Lane 4, Cameron Robinson. BYU Rays. Lane 5, Matt Gibbs, Sousa. Lane 6, Holden and Kepka. Ready Swim Team. Lane 7, Owen Carlson, Las Vegas Swim Team. And lane 8, Kenneth Swimming Toro, Hillsborough.
And at the 50, it's Kristen Johnson out in a 22.48 from lane 2, followed by Nasser in 1 and Winter in 3. So it's still
lane 2
leading, being chased by Reese Winter. Snuck a breath there, putting his head down now.
Kristen Johnson gonna take the B final, 46.96.
So 46.96 went at 48.31, so a second and a half faster tonight, followed by Reese Winter, 47.66. He improved upon his best time this morning. And in third place from lane 8, that's Kenneth Seguiantoro from Hillsborough again, with a 48 flat. So far, we're seeing a second or more drop by the winners of both the C and B final.
Heat 3, A final. And the boys 100-yard freestyle. In lane number 1 on the Las Vegas Swim Club, John Christ. In lane 2 on the Wasatch Front Fish Market, Jacob Ricky. In lane 3 from Hillsborough Swim Team, Maxwell Woodbury. In lane 5 on the Loveland Swim Club, Carter Ruthven. In lane 6 on the Portland Aquatic Club, Adrian Clement. In lane 7 out of BYU Rays, Trevin Staker. In lane 8 out of BYU Rays, Joshua Scavlin. In lane number 4, the fastest qualifying time of 46.64 out of Lehigh Aquatics, Landry Hill.
This is going to be a fast one.
So
Hill
Maxwell Woodbury out to the early lead from lane 3, had the best start.
And I don't know that the
Scavland
Hillsborough,
in lane 8 also.
I don't know if the Hillsborough swimmers could handle it if Woodbury actually pulled this off. Might have a little.
But here comes Landry Hill.
And we were pretty straight across the pool, looking at lane 4 and lane 3.
So everyone out in a 22 across the field, they all had 22s. It's Landry
And
Hill.
Hill just inching ahead.
Carter Ruthven
got pressure
also
from
lane
lane
5
5
and coming to the
from
wall.
Carter Ruthven. And it's going to be Hill. Hill with the 46.15.
46.48 for Ruthven, and in third place it's Woodbury, 46.74. So 3 46s in the center of the pool. All improving upon what they went this morning.
Heat Event 3, the girls 200-yard breaststroke. Heat 1, C final. In lane number 1, Marisa Kelly Recio, dart swimming. In lane 2, Savannah Atop, UAB Rays. Lane 3, Daphne Alpe, Portland Aquatic Club. Lane 4, Delaney Johns, Las Vegas Football. Lane 5, Bell Sleeper, Jeffco Hurricanes. Lane 6, Angela Roberts, Untapped. Lane 7, Naomi Andre, Sousa. And in lane 8, Lucy Cookin, Chap.
And a nice start. Hallidus in lane 4, and in lane 6 and 7 is lane 4. That is Delaney Johns out of Las Vegas. And in lane 6 and 7, Angela Roberts and Naomi Andre. Also in lane 1 as well, putting some pressure out there. Marisa Kelly Recio. Lane 4 and lane 6. Still tight. And
So
still strong in the middle of the pool there with Delaney Johns in her final 50.
So it's Johns, Roberts, then Sleeper in 4, 6, then 5.
And now the stroke break being picked up in lane 5 by Bell Sleeper, the Jeffco Hurricanes, and also lane 6 as well. That's Angela Roberts. So it is almost a dead heat. Roberts and Johns who had the better final wall.
Roberts comes out of the wall hard and is even with Johns. It's going to be very close. This last 5 yards.
Oh, this is going to come down to the stroke, isn't it? The glide into the wall, and it's going to be Roberts coming in to sneak that past Johns.
By 1/100, 2:30.65 and 2:30.66. It can't get much closer than that. So they dropped 5 seconds. That's a 5-second drop for Angela Roberts from this morning.
Now she closed that last 50.
She had a great 7th turn and did just enough.
A 38.80 in that last 50.
So her last 50 was more than a second ahead.
Heat 2, big final. Lane 2, Sadie Duke. South Davis. Lane 3, Alyssa Cook, Jeffco Hurricanes. Lane 4, Addison Holmes, Movement Aquatics. Lane 5, Addison McCullough, Total Nation Titans. Lane 6, Olivia Anderson, Las Vegas Oakwood, lane 7, Allie Inman, Boulder Swimming. And in lane 8, Lydia Cumming from Almont Tires.
At the 50, it's lane 1, Perkins from Loveland, out in a 33.
Loveland has had an outstanding start to their girls' meet. Lane 1, lane 4. And only that 5 right behind them as well. As you mentioned, lane 1, Amelia Perkins. Lane 4, Addison Holmes. And Addison McCullough just below them. But it's still looking like it is Amelia Perkins in the lead. They might change hands there. Lane 4, Holmes just ahead of her. And we still got a battle lane 4 and lane 1, but it looking like Addison Holmes extending this lead. She's got about a half, the 3/4 of body length here in the final 50.
Holmes still with a 38 split.
Still lane 4. Addison Holmes, she took over around that 100 mark and has not relented it. And it'll be Allie Holmes taking the B final with a 2:26.35. McCullough comes in at 2:27.75, and then Cook at a 2:28.56.
A near 3-second drop by Addison Holmes. McCullough also with the 2:27, a 2-second drop.
Heat 3A final, the girls 200-yard breaststroke. In lane number 1, at the Typical Hurricanes, Emily Coleman. In lane 2, at a Wasatch Front Fish Market, Ellie Decker. In lane 3, at a BYUB Rays, Audrey Weller. In lane 5, at a Loveland Swim Club, Carter Friesen. In lane 6, at a Hilltop Aquatic Swim Team, Eden Anderson. In lane 7, at the Typical Hurricanes, Tegan Rooney. In lane 8, at Hilltop Aquatics, Kylie Godet. And with the fast qualifying time, a 2:16.43, swimming unattached to Soul Swim Team. In lane number 4, Emily Lundgren.
Well, Lundgren has more than just about a 2-second lead on the nearest swimmer as far as prelims went this morning.
Lundgren, 17, here from San Diego. So out in a 30-point. Her time 2:16.43 was a top 50 time for 18 and unders.
Ellie Decker was with her for the first 50, and how about this from Lundgren starting to pull ahead. Decker still behind her. Can Decker keep the pace up?
Lundgren's second split is a 33.73, so out in a 104.12. So the third
strong.
50, the telltale sign of a 200 stroke event.
Long stride.
A close race for second between Friesen and Decker. Lundgren split a 34.55. If she can come back in another 34, she could be at a 213.
Lundgren going to come back. Her best time at 2:16.43. Could be well under that. Lundgren into the 2:13.48.
That 2:13.48 is the 24th time. That's a top 25 time in the country for 18 and unders. So what an impressive time for Lundgren with a 3-second drop from this morning. In second place is Friesen at a 2:18, followed by Decker from lane 2 from Fish Market at a 2:21. So Decker with a 6-second drop from this morning, and Carter Friesen also improved her time from this morning's prelims.
We knew it'd be fast tonight, still fast.
Event 4, the boys 200-yard breaststroke, E1, C final.
So it's Marcus Graham in lane 5 with the 29.18, and Leach also with an under 30 split of 29.37, and Marv coming out of lane 8 also with a 29 split. So it's 4, 5, and 8. It may be that 8 has surged ahead a little bit, and it is lane 8, a 10th of a second ahead of Graham. So that's Jake Marr from Hillsboro in lane 8 with the lead at the 100 in this C final.
Well, Jake Meyer out of Hillsboro.
Very close between 5 and 8. The Hillsboro team cheering on Jake Marr.
Now look out, lane 8, here he goes. And it will be Meyer.
Lane.
I'm not 50 ahead, so.
And it's lane 2, cheer from the Bluefin Aquatics. Ethan Cheer from lane 3 coming on strong. But Marr trying to hold on to his lead. So coming down the stretch now, here comes lane 6.
And Meyer in lane 6.
Gavino.
Yeah, Russell Raymond Gavino. And it's going to be a glide in from lane 8.
It's Meyer with a 2:12.07. That's a 4.5 second drop to win the C final.
Oh, nice swim there by Jake Meyer.
With Gavino in lane 6, second.
It's a heck of a push there by Gavino.
He came on strong. He split a 33.35, had the fastest split by nearly a second in that last 50. So what a split to bring it home by Gavino, coming home in a 33.35.
Team 2, the final.
Medley, Fish Market. Lane 3, Calvin Cruz, UAP Rays. Lane 4, Charlie Simmons, Fish Market. Lane 5, Jordan Evans, Las Vegas Swim Club. Lane 6, Aiden Salisbury, Fish Market. Lane 7, Nick Anderson, Hilltop. And in lane Zachary Gray, the Millsboro.
So Charlie Simmons out in a 28.29. The only one under 29 in the first 50. Second was lane 8. So lane 8's been a lucky lane so far in this finals tonight. But Simmons going to a body length lead now.
Simmons at 2:09 and prelims this morning.
Out quick and a 0-0 for Simmons. He went a 2:09, just under 2:10 this morning.
And Simmons now about a half a body length right now.
But here comes lane 5. Evans coming on strong. Jordan Evans, the 15-year-old from Las Vegas Swim Club.
Well, Jordan has really picked it up as he's right on his hip.
He split a 32.86 in his third 50. He brought it.
But does he have anything left for the final 50?
So Evans is coming to the side of Simmons. Evans is coming hard, the 15-year-old.
And they can pick up that stroke rate.
Stroke.
It's going to come right to the wall. It's a glide versus a stroke, and it's going to be Simmons just ahead of him.
2 100s, 2:08.01 and 2:08.13, 12 100s between Simmons and Evans, followed by Coons with a 2:09.07. So, an exciting finish to the B final. So, one more heat before we take a break.
Heat 3A final, the boys 200-yard breaststroke. In lane number 1, at a Loveland Swim Club, Martin Johnson. In lane 2, out of South Davis Aquatics, Nicholas Keller. In lane 3, at a BYUV Rays, Tanner Nelson. In lane 5, at a Loveland Swim Club,
out of Almond Riptide, Connor Orton. In lane 7 out of Jeffco Hurricanes, Andrew Rackham. In lane 8 out of Loveland Swim Club, Cooper Malone. And in lane 4, the fastest qualifying time of a 2:01.31 out of Loveland Swim Club, Jacob Eccleston.
So the 15-year-old has the top time.
This is going to be fun. Nelson, Eccleston, and Lewis.
Eccleston was just over a second off the Olympic trial cut in the 200-meter breaststroke last night.
And a fast start out of lane 5 by Baylor Lewis out of Loveland. As you mentioned, he's a future University of Utah Ute. Tanner Nelson, a future BYU Cougar.
And they are all right together and coming to the wall. 25.22 for Baylor Lewis, 27.65 and 27.69. 400ths between Eccleston and Nelson. Lewis 4/10 out ahead after the first 50.
And they're almost in unison as they go into that wall, coming back. As we'll hit the 100 mark.
So,
and again, the separation between the three of them. It was a 2:01.31 for Eccleston, a 2:02.89 for Nelson, and a 2:01.66 for Baylor Lewis.
so
and
they're
right now, Tanner falling behind a little bit as the pace has been picked up there in lane 4 and lane 5.
So 31s for all of them, but 31.03 and 31.18. Tanner only with a 31.36. Just 2/10 behind with that one. Here the third 50. This one makes the difference. This is where Eccleston's making his move. So with the third 50, he's coming in with a 31.01. Tanner with a 32 flat, a second behind, but a 31.01. What a great time.
Yeah.
Eccleston would love to break 2 minutes for the first time. He had a best time this morning with a 2:01.
Nelson tried to pick it up this stroke rate. He's got a lot of room to make up because Eccleston's starting to pull away. Eccleston pulling away from Baylor Lewis as well. Lewis trying to make that move up to his hip. Not going to get there. It's Eccleston with a 2:00.51. Lewis at 2:01.43 and a Nelson in at 2:02.78.
So all three faster times than they went this morning. The biggest drop from Eccleston from his 2:01 down to a 2:00.5. But Baylor Lewis improved his time from this morning, and Tanner was faster than this morning. But he is got his heart set on the 200 individual medley, which will be the last heat of the night. He indicated earlier that that is his event tonight that he was targeting. So he wanted to have a quicker time than this morning. So he met that goal, which he told me was what he wanted to do for this event. But he wanted to go for it in the IM. We now will be having a short break where we will go ahead and be honoring the top 3 swimmers for the first 4 events that we've done tonight.
During this break, we're going to be honoring the top 3 swimmers from the first 4 events. So as we call your name, you'll be heading toward the medal stand in line lane number 1. And again, we're going to do the top 3 swimmers from the first 4 events, and again, the medal stand is by lane number 1. The top 3 finishers. In event 1, the girls 100-yard freestyle. In third place, out of Bluefin Aquatics, Madeline Heater. In second place, out of BYUB Rays, Aniston Iyer. And in first place, at a time of 50.50 out of Loveland Swim Club, Sarah Zalin. Okay, ladies, we'll start heading toward the medal stand by lane number 1. Give a round of applause. Thank you, ladies. And the top 3 finishers out of event number 2, the boys 100-yard freestyle. Again, we're starting toward the medal stand by lane 1. In third place, at Hillsborough Swim Team, Maxwell Woodbury. In second place, at Loveland Swim Club, Carter Ruthven. And in first place with a finals time of 46.15 at Lehigh Aquatics, Landry Hill. Thank you, gentlemen. Give a round of applause. And event number 3, the top 3 finishers. Out of Wasatch Front's Fish Market, Ellie Decker. And again, the event number 3, the girls 200-yard breaststroke. We're headed toward that medal stand by lane 1. So Ellie Decker of Fish Market. In second place, out of Loveland Swim Club, Carter Friesen. And in first place, with a finals time of 2:13.48, swimming on attached from Soul Swim Team, Emily Lundgren. And let's give these ladies a round of applause. Congratulations. Now the top 3 finishers of event 4, the boys 200-yard breaststroke. In third place, out of BYUB Rays, Tanner Nelson. In second place, out of Loveland Swim Club, Baylor Lewis. And in first place, with a time of 2:0051 out of Loveland Swim Club, Jacob Eccleston. Let's give these guys a round of applause. Congratulations, gentlemen. We'll resume at 7:17. Again, we want to remind you to please keep your masks on. You're not in the pool swimming. Please keep your masks on. And we're so glad that those swimmers who are not able to participate tonight, that you're here, that you're cheering on your teammates. Please make sure that you stay up here in the stands and you're not allowed down on the deck. Again, if you're not participating tonight, you're here cheering on your teammates. Thank you for being here. But please do not go down the deck. Please stay up in the stands. Please wear your mask. And cheer loud. number 2, Dixie and Sandpipers. Lane 3, Ava Hansen, BYU Rays. Lane 4, Taylor Jacobson, Jeffco Hurricanes. Lane 5, Medley Harvey, Wasatch Front Fish Market. Lane 6, Kaya Taylor, Hilltop Y2 Team. And lane 7, Jenna Eccleston, Loveland Swim Club.
And in lane 4, that's Taylor Jacobson from Jeffco Hurricanes with the early lead in this C final.
And a great start here by Taylor. And Jacobson had a 2-second lead coming in with the prelim time. And she has expanded on that here in this C final.
She's breathing every other stroke, so she's got her technique down. Coming on strong is Ava Hansen from lane 3. Jacobson and Hansen both with 34 splits. So it's Jacobson in the lead, but it's a close race for second between Rojas, the Sandpiper, and Hansen from BYU Ray, and it's Rojas in lane 2, taking over second place in the C final.
And a great finish there by Taylor Jacobson at a 2:11.84, Rojas at a 2:14, and Hansen at a 2:16.05. All dropping time.
Yes, that's a 5-second drop by Taylor Jacobson from this morning. Rojas with a 9-second drop, and Ava Hansen with a 2-second drop.
Heat 2, heat final. In lane number 1, Nohea Kamalu, Fish Market. Lane 2, Odessa Talbot at Fish Market. Lane 3, Cheyenne Cordova, Jeffco Hurricanes. Lane 4, Lauren McLean, Jeffco Hurricanes. Lane 5, Annalise Hedges of Jeffco Hurricanes. In lane 6, Paige Boyer, Roadrunner Aquatics. Lane 7, Alyssa Cotter, Fish Market. And in lane 8, Bianca Ignacio, Dark Swimming.
And I missed the fact that Hedges scratched to her. So right now, lane 4, that's Lauren McLean, out to a strong lead here in this B final.
She went at 2:12 this morning, but she's out in under a minute. We'll see what this third 50 brings. She was a 31 for her second split. 33 there. She went 2:12 this morning, but appears to be going much quicker than that tonight. Close race for second. Lane 2, that's Odessa Talbot from Fish Market. And lane 6 is Paige Boyer.
And a nice finish in lane 4. Lauren McLean out of Jeffco with a 2:06.15.
In second place in the 30 in this C final, that's Talbot with a 2:11, but her Fish Market teammate, Nohea Kamau, comes on strong at the end, finishes in the 34, her last 50, to give her third place of the B final with a 2:12.96.
But how about the 6-second drop there from McLean? I mean,
2-second drops for Talbot and Kamau.
Heat 3A final, the girls 200-yard butterfly. In lane number 1, swimming on a Tassa Soul Swim team, Paula Castillo. In lane 2, out of Roadrunner Aquatics, Caroline Rouse. In lane 3, from Almond and Riptides, Emily Texar. In lane 5, out of Loveland Swim Club, Mila Ruthman. In lane 6, out of Reading Swim Team, Audrey Poole. In lane 7, out of BYU Rays, Elizabeth Boyer. In lane 8, out of Las Vegas Swim Club, Elva Christensen. In lane 4, with the fastest qualifying time of 2:04.70 out of Jeffco Hurricanes, Anna Vermeulen.
we expect the middle of the pool to be extremely tight here. Vermeulen with a 2:04.70, but Texar and Ruthven both went 2:06.
So
it is lane 3 and lane 5.
Lane 5 with a slight lead. That's Mila Ruthven from
the Ruthven
Loveland.
clan has been outstanding today.
Yeah, the Ruthven. There's some swimming genes in that family.
Right.
No doubt about it.
I mean,
so
they're not just playing basketball at swim parties in the Ruthven family.
No.
Is Mila opening up about a quarter length of the body lead as Vermeulen and Texar are both on that turn. Before that were about at her hip.
So 4, 5, and 6 all split 31s, but Ruthven had the 31 low. So the third 50. So Vermeulen goes for a strong underwater coming off that 5th turn.
And watch this close here. And we're going to the last 50.
Again, Vermeulen with a strong kick off the wall, trying to pull even, and does. But here comes lane 3 also. Tenzar.
Tenzar, Vermeulen, and Ruthven. Now they're all
they are
right
all
next to each
together in
other.
the 200 butterfly. It's a race.
And it's going to be lane 3 or lane 4. Vermeulen, can she hold off Tenzar? Going to come down to the last stroke, and it's going to be Tenzar just out touching her with a 2:05.20. Vermeulen with a 2:05.26. Racing at its finest right there.
Yeah, so with that final The only one under 32 with a 31.79 split for Tenzar is what made the difference. She outsplits the field by more than a second, so was able to bring it to win the event. So what a swim by the 16-year-old Emily Tenzar to track the field down and go ahead by 6/100ths.
Event 6, the boys 200-yard butterfly. Heat 1, C-final. Lane number 1, Chandler Meyer at Hilltop. Lane 2, Kate Benders out of Sousa. Lane 3, Colton Adepa. Ready swim team. Lane 4, Austin Perales, Las Vegas Swim Club. Lane 5, Valentino Montegrande, Roofing. Lane 6, Ethan Banger, Chap. Lane 7, Maxwell Morley, Sousa. And in lane 8, Kyle Davidian, Las Vegas Swim Club.
So at the 50, it's Perales, followed closely by Agdepa. Perales in 4, Agdepa in 3, and Ethan Bangeter in 6 from Chad. None of these swimmers broke 2 minutes this morning. They'd love to go under 2 tonight. We'll see if their third 50 allows them. And here's looking strong is Colton Adepa catching. So within 1200ths of Perales, who has led each 50. Very close, and Bangeter coming on from lane 6. So Ethan Bangeter making a surge. Is it enough? It's Bangeter in 6, and Ethan Bangeter from
Bangeter,
the Corner Canyon swimmer, with a 2:01.45. Ethan drops a second and a half from this morning to win the C final. So Bangeter, that final 50 and a 31.95 to close it out to win the C final. Nice swim by Ethan, coached by Todd Etherington from Chet.
and again, we're going to have a fast one here. We should be very, very tight. the most separation, 2 seconds from the middle of the pool to the outside lanes.
Yes.
And that's only 2 swimmers.
In lane number 1, Jessica Day out of Hilltop. Lane 2, Lucas Keel, Chris Martin. Lane 3, Kristen Johnson. Unattached social team. Lane 4, Kenneth Sugian Toro from Hillsboro. Lane 5, Kieran Leatherwood, Hillsboro. Lane 6, Alexander Hannah, Logan Tuba. Lane 7, Michael Spicer, Cumberland Aquatic Club. And lane 8, Evan Baker, Yuba.
So out quick is Sugoyan Toro.
Sugian Toro, and then also lane 2, Lucas Keel.
So mostly 158s and 159s in the prelims for this heat from this morning. But Kenneth Sugiana Toro, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but Kenneth is out in a 54 tonight. Still breathing every other stroke. He's in his rhythm.
And Sugian Toro and also Lucas Keel.
31 there, but Keel split a 30 in that third 50. Keel's making his move.
We'll look at lane 6 and lane 7.
Lane 2, Keel's making a move. Here comes 6 and 7, but it's Keel who touches the last wall first. Can Keel hold on?
Here comes Sugian Toro, but it's Keel extending his lead.
And
also
lane
lane
7
coming on as well. Lane 7 is Michael Spicer, but it's going to be Keel at a 156.98, outtouching Spicer at a 157.83. Johnson comes in at a 158.61.
What a drop by Keel. He had that 30 split for his third 50 to put him in contention, and then was able to hold on with a 31.09 with a 3 second, nearly 3 second drop from this morning. Spicer with a 2 second drop in second. In third place, Ruthven, was Christian Johnson.
Heat 3A final, the boys 200-yard butterfly. In lane 1 out of BYU Rays, Andrew London. In lane 2 out of BYU Rays, Elijah Whitney. In lane 3 from Loveland Swim Club, Carter Ruthven. In lane 5 out of Dart Swimming, Hayden Gouffron. In lane 6 out of Combat Heights Aquatics, Daniel Detchen. In lane 7 out of Las Vegas Swim Club, Boy Park. And in lane 8 out of Bluefin Aquatics, Keanu Lee. And in lane number 4 with the fastest qualifying time, a 148.683 unattached for BYU Rays, Anthony Huertas.
Whoa. Oh, we had a twitch.
We definitely had some movement there at the start. So
I didn't see did you see a hand or anything come up?
No, there's no hand. The referee and starter will confer if they saw the same person move. Well, it's lane 3. Carter Ruthven, who's right there along with Tony Puertas within 900th. Tony swam for University of Utah this year. Is back with his club team, BYUB Rays.
Puertas and Ruthven. Ruthven, the 16-year-old. About 2 seconds behind on his qualifying time, but he and Gouffrin were 0.2 of a second away from each other. And Puertas still putting out a blazing speed here.
So we'll see what the split is on this out in a 50 for the first 100. But Hayden Gouffrin is not finished yet. He had a quicker split in that third 50. They all split 28s, but Hayden was a 28 flat. But here comes Ruthven and Gouffrin. It's going to be close. Ooh, a half stroke there for Puertas going into that wall. But it's Hayden Gouffrin on the lane 5. He's going to finish first, followed by Ruthven, then Puertas. So 148.17, 148.83, and 149.75. But a 148.17, 7/10 faster than this morning for Ruthven for the win. And in fourth place, that's Danny Detchen with a 151.39.
Event 7, the girls 200-yard individual medley, Heat 1, C final. In lane number 1, Brooklyn Stewart, Las Vegas Movie Club. Lane 2, Sarah Wilson, Hilltop. Lane 3, Kathleen Richter, Fish Market. Lane 4, Whitney Anderson, Jeffco Hurricanes. Lane 5, Ella Betancourt, Tool Nation Tritons. Lane 6, Annie Richter, BYUB Rays. Lane 7, Madeline Herbert, Movement Aquatics. And in lane 8, Isabella Cordova, Movement Aquatics.
The swimmers in lanes 3, 4, 5, and 6 all qualified within a few tenths of each other with 211s. The ones on the outside all with 212s. So a very close field. With the backstroke leg, Kathleen Richter. And lane 1. So it's Richter and Anderson in the center of the pool. Stewart in 1. With Betancourt and Richner coming in lane 6. With the breaststroke leg, it's lane 1 who appears to have the strongest breaststroke. So lane 1 is Brooklyn Stewart, Las Vegas Swim Club. Annie Richner in lane 6 coming on strong
Yes,
too.
she is. As we head to the freestyle.
So the split a 39.29, but a 38 from Annie Richner. Richner with a strong split. But down to the freestyle, here comes lane 4 trying to get back in the mix, but she's not going to catch lane 1. Stewart from Las Vegas Swim Club is going to be your winner in the C final. Still very close for second. And it's Wilson in 2, followed by Annie Richner. a tie from Richner and Herbert for third place, 2:11.41. So very close in that C final.
D2, D final. Lane 1, Fallon DeWitt, Portland Aquatic Club. Lane 2, Kylie Bowdeck, Bluefin Aquatics. Lane 3, Kate Hansen, unattached. Lane 4, Mayrid Powers, Jeffco Hurricanes. Lane 5, Mila Rubin, Loveland Swim Club. Lane 6, Courtney Smith, Loveland Swim Club. Lane 7, Annalise Hedges, Jeffco Hurricanes. And in lane 8, Audrey Willard, BYU Rays.
So it's a very close field. You have DeWitt, who went at 27, and the rest of the field all had 28s, with Weller at a 29 after the butterfly. DeWitt holding the lead from lane 1. Lane 4, Powers from Jeffco coming on in the backstroke.
How about this in lane 4? Mayrid Powers in the breaststroke. Also lane 1 still staying strong here. Fallon DeWitt.
Powers even with DeWitt at the breaststroke turn. Here comes lane 7, also a breaststroker. That's Hedges from Jeffco. So it's still a close race going into the freestyle.
Well, how about lane 7? Annalise Hedges.
Powers attempting to take control in the center of the pool.
Powers pulling ahead, but here comes Hedges from the outside. And it'll be Powers, DeWitt, then Hedges.
.208.14, 208.52, and 208.59.
Heat 3A final, the girls 200-yard individual medley. In lane number 1, from Loveland Swim Club, Emma Hermston. In lane 2, from Boulder Swimming, Samantha Mosher. In lane 3, swimming unattached from Soul Swim Team, Emily Lundgren. In lane 5, out of Loveland Swim Club, Jamie Delart. In lane 6, out of South Davis, Ellie Howe. In lane 7, out of Boulder Swimming, Sydney Inman. In lane 8, out of Las Vegas Swim Club, Leah Kirkman. In lane 4, the fastest qualifying time of 2:05.80, out of Loveland Swim Club, Carter Friesen.
So Friesen and Delwart both went 2:05s. Remember, they were close in their heat.
So the Loveland teammates in 4 and 5 qualified less than a 1/10 apart in this morning's preliminaries. That's Emily Lundgren in lane 3 out quick, and out in lane 8, was Ellie Howe from lane 6, followed by Hermiston in 1 and Kirkman in 8.
The thing is, you let Lundgren get too far out on that, they're able to reel her in here on the backstroke. Ellie Howe.
Ellie Howe, the butterflyer and backstroker. We expected her to have a very strong first half of the race.
The biggest part's going to be right here into the breaststroke for her. And that's where the middle of the pool could try to reel them in. Again, it's going to be lane 5 and lane 6. That is Delwart and Howe right now into the breaststroke.
Lane 2, Moser from Boulder coming on. And lane
also
8, that's Kirkman from Las Vegas.
And Emily Lundgren as well.
Emily Lundgren, who had that strong swim in the 200 breast earlier.
And in that last turn, Emily Lundgren looking for her second first place finish of the night.
And here comes Lundgren, and to the wall, it is Lundgren again. A 2:04.90 followed by Dubois and then Friesen. And Ellie Howe in 4th, who did drop time.
And now to the final event of the night.
Event 8, the boys 200-yard individual medley. Heat 1, C final. Lane number 1, Jordan Evans out of Las Vegas Swim Club. Lane 2, Cameron Robinson, BYU raised. Lane 3, Ethan Brown, Levi Aquatics. Lane 4, Nicholas Anderson, Hilltop. Lane 5, Austin Bessler, Jeffco Hurricanes. Lane 6, Keanu Lee, Bluefin Aquatics. Lane 7, Spencer Barodio, Dart Swimming. And in lane 8, John Christ out of Las Vegas Swim Club.
So the backstroke still very close. Lane 3, that's Ethan Brown, and in lane 6, that's Kiana Lee. Brown trying to hold on with the breaststroke out of lane 3, the Lehigh swimmer. Nick Anderson, the breaststroker coming from lane 4, trying to catch the field. He's moving up. Lane 6 also with a nice split for lead.
Yeah, lane 6 and lane 3.
So a 34 for Anderson. The fastest breaststroke sprint of 34.19 for Anderson.
And now the sprint to the finish here in the freestyle.
So it's going to be close.
Lane 2 or lane 3 right now, but also got to look out for lane 6 at the bottom of the
Medler.
pool. And it's going to be lane 5, Metzler.
Followed by Brown and Robinson. So just 400ths between second and third there. Two more heats to go.
Heat 2, B5. In lane number 1, Tanner Harmon, BYUB Rays. Lane 2, Sean Honey, BYUB Rays. Lane 3, Caleb Quinn, Hilltop. Lane 4, Connor Orr, Almaden, Riptide. Lane 5, Martin Johnson, Loveland Swim Club. Lane 6, Aiden Salisbury, Fish Market. Lane 7, Julian Mosley, Roadrunner Aquatics. And at lane 8, McCabe Larson, BYUB Rays.
So it's Harmon in 1 and Larson in 8 with the fastest butterfly split. Harmon with a 24.86, but all the rest at a 25. We'll see if they separate a little bit on backstroke. It's still Harmon going strong in lane 1. He's your leader, followed by Larson in 8.
We'll see as we get to the breaststroke, but it's right now time to back up.
So, and Sean
pool.
Honey in lane 2 coming on strong too.
As now we go to the breaststroke, so lanes 1, 2, and then Salisbury in 6.
So
can you reel somebody in here in the breaststroke?
So still Harmon with your lead, Larson chasing from 8. Coming on in the center of the pool is Johnson from Loveland, and lane 6, that's Salisbury from Fish Market.
Now to the freestyle. Can you make things up here? But right now it is lane 4, Connor Orth, or probably lane 5, Martin Johnson.
So Johnson
There's Johnson coming in at a 156.66, Orth at a 157.94, Salisbury at a 158.88.
And Larson from lane 8 in 4th with a 159.02, improves on his swim this morning. So a great final 200 IM for Larson.
And his final one, McCabe breaking double O again. Johnson with a 156.66. He can earn some dinner tonight.
He will indeed have dinner tonight.
Heat 3A final, the boys 200-yard individual medley. In lane 1, Bluefin Aquatics, Daniel Toke. In lane 2, out of Las Vegas Swim Club, John Gallup. In lane 3, out of Loveland Swim Club, Jacob Eccleston. In lane 5, out of Loveland Swim Club, Baylor Lewis. In lane 6, out of Jeffco Hurricanes, Andrew Raycom. In lane 7, out of Wasatch Front Fish Market, Charlie Simmons. In lane 8, out of BYUB Rays, Caleb Phelan. And in lane 4, with the fastest qualifying time of 1:50.37 out of BYUB Rays, Tanner Nelson.
This is the event we've been waiting for tonight. Tanner told me he's going for it.
Mr. Tanner going to a 1:50.37. Lewis right on his hip at a 1:51.00.
So Tanner's best time is a 1:49 flat. Baylor Lewis, the Utah commit, Tanner Nelson, the Cougar.
Well, Tanner wanted to go after it. Remember, this will go into the seat or under 18.
Tanner did want to score in that meet. He would need a 1:48.29 or better to be in the top 16. Too soon to talk about that.
And his backstroke looking strong right now for Tanner Nelson.
He was out in a 51 this morning.
51.00.
51 flat, so he's a 10th ahead of what he was this morning. But this morning he did a 32 on the breaststroke. We're hoping to see a 30 or better.
Come off that wall strong.
So in lane 2, competing for second, that's Gallup. John Gallup from Las Vegas. Here comes Baylor Lewis with his breaststroke.
There comes Tanner on that lane 4. Baylor
So
Lewis.
the split there is a 32.0, so not exactly where he wanted it. He's capable of a 26 coming home.
So Tanner on that final turn.
So expect a 149. See if he'd have to dig deep to go under 26 to get a best time.
And here comes Tanner in at a 1:49.38. Lewis at a 1:51.85. Eccleston at a 1:53.03.
So a nice finish for Tanner. A 1 comes home in a 26.31. The breaststroke split a 32.0, which was an improvement on this morning. But he's wanting to improve that time and wanting to do it with a little bit quicker breaststroke. But a great swim. That 1:49.38 puts him in 36th place overall in the country for the 18 and under virtual championship. So 36th best time this year. And that finishes the swimming. We will now have the results for our last 4 events, and we'll honor the top 3 finishers.
Again, congratulations on the terrific finals here the first night of the 2021 Swimvitational. In a few moments, we're going to award the top 3 finishers in the second half of tonight's finals. So as we read your name, if you'll head toward the medal stand by lane 1. Again, it will be down a few minutes to give you a chance to start making your way over there. But again, we'll do the final events tonight and award the top 3. We'll start first with the girls 200-yard butterfly in just a couple of moments. Again, you'll make your way toward the medal stand by lane number 1.
I'm looking. Yeah, we can go ahead.
We'll start first with event 5, the girls 200-yard butterfly. Top 3 finishers. In third place, out of Loveland Swim Club, Mila Ruthven. Again, to make your way toward the medal stand by lane 1. In second place, out of Jeffco Hurricanes, Anna Vermeulen. And in first place, with a finals time of 2:05.20, Alvin Riptides, Emily Tensar. Let's give these ladies a round of applause. Thank you, ladies. Now to event 6, the top 3 finishers. And again, gentlemen, if you head toward the medal stand, in third place, swimming unattached at a BYU raise, Anthony Huertas. In second place, out of Loveland Swim Club, Carter Ruthven. And in first place, the finals time of 1:48.17 out of Dart Swimming, Hayden Gouffron. Let's give these gentlemen a round of applause. Thank you, gentlemen. Event 7, the girls 200-yard individual medley. The top 3 finishers. In third place, out of Loveland Swim Club, Carter Friesen. In second place, out of Loveland Swim Club, Jamie Delwarts. And in first place, the finals time of 2:04.90, swimming unattached at a Soul Swim team, Emily Lundgren. Let's give these ladies a round of applause. Now to the final one, event 8, the boys 200-yard individual medley. Get gentlemen head toward the medal stand. In third place, Jacob Eccleston, out of Loveland Swim Club. And in second place, out of Loveland Swim Club, Baylor Lewis. And in first place, with a finals time of 1:49.38 out of BYU Rays, Tanner Nelson. Give these gentlemen a round of applause. Congratulations to all of our winners. We're excited to have you back here tomorrow morning. Warm up at 7 a.m. And again, let your family and friends know they can watch the stream at highschoolrewind.com. They will rewatch it anytime. Let's go to High School Rewind YouTube page. And that's High School Rewind on YouTube. Go back and rewatch today's action, all 3 sessions. Have a safe night, and we will see